What's going on, gang? Brett Patrick here. I wanted to take a quick moment and talk with you guys about door-to-door sales and not just like what to say when you're at the door, but actually the non-verbal things that we do as we approach the door, where we stand, our body language, etc. So first and foremost, thank you so much for being here. Again, my name is Brett. I'm a sales director for a small roofing business out here in Houston, Texas. I previously used to own a gutter cleaning business. And when it comes to door-to-door sales, I've done it all. So I've sold obviously roofing, gutter cleaning services. I've sold security. I've sold solar. I've sold windows. So I guess you could even consider pressure washing and lawn care stuff as well when I had my first business. But anyways, when it comes to door-to-door sales, I have a vast amount of experience, and I've gotten to the point where it's a little bit gameable, right? I know that if I go out and knock for a certain amount of hours and I hit a certain amount of doors, I'm going to have a certain level of success, and I know that I can bank on that. And it's not like, I hope and pray that I can get something today. I'm going to do those things, but I'm also going to go out and perform because I know what works and what doesn't work. So, a big mistake that a lot of you guys that are making when you're out knocking doors is not necessarily that the words you're saying are wrong, because they may be well on point, especially if you have some of my stuff, but it's actually a lot of the nonverbal stuff that you're doing that's preventing a homeowner from listening to you, opening up, and having those enriching conversations. So the first one is this, and I tell this all my guys when I'm in training, is when you're going through neighborhoods, and whether you're in a branded vehicle, a personal vehicle, whatever it is, people just assume people are watching you. When you're riding through a neighborhood and you got your windows down and you bump into some tough music or just loud music in general, people are watching you. When you get out of the car and you hit your last little hit of a jewel pod or your cigarette or whatever it is, people are watching you. So pay attention and assume that everybody's watching you the moment that you pull into a neighborhood. So we want to be driving the speed limit. We want to have our windows up with AC on, or our windows down with no music. We want to be, looking professional, have our hat on properly, no smoking, no jewel pods, none of that kind of stuff. We're gonna pull up to a home that we decide to knock on, and what we're not gonna do is pull into the driveway. Some of you guys just pull in like you own the place. Park in front of the home where your vehicle is in direct sight from the front door. I want it to be very visible. I don't want to be anything sketchy. I want a homeowner to feel comfortable enough to open that door, right? So we're going to park on the front side of the road. When we get out of the vehicle, we're going to be prepared. We're not going to get out and have to go in the back seat and grab some marketing material or, oh, I forgot this or I forgot that. We're going to get out of the vehicle, have all our stuff prepared, and we're going to briefly walk up to the front door. And we're going to do that in the most visible way possible, i.e. we're going to start on the driveway and work our way up, staying in clear line of sight the entire time. We're not going to walk through cars on driveways. We're going to walk up to the front via the sidewalk. We're not going to walk through people's front yards. Some people spend a lot of time, energy, effort, and resources to make their yards look beautiful, and with you just walking right through them, that's a sign of disrespect. You've already lost the sale before you even say hello. So we're going to walk up the sidewalk, up to the front door. Now on that walk, we're gonna be paying attention to anything that we can capture. This is information that we can capture to help assist in our conversation. Maybe it's favorite sports teams, schools that they've attended. If you're in the roofing space, you're looking for damages. Do you see a shingle missing? Do you see dings on downspouts if it's hail damage? If you're looking for gutter cleaning, do you see the dirty gutters? Do you see a house that has algae on the side of it for a pressure washing service? The shrubs need to be cut. Pay attention to anything that you can point out that would assist in that sale, whether that's building rapport, i.e. sports teams, things like that, or if it's something that would assist in providing a solution to their existing problem. This would also include if you see toys or things like, oh, they might have children or they might have a dog or et cetera, et cetera. The list can go on. Get that information as you're approaching the front door. The next thing is we're going to knock on that door. We're going to knock on the door and we're going to ring the doorbell. I know that sounds crazy, but not all doorbells work. I want to make sure that a homeowner hears this. Ding dong, knock, knock, knock. Now, there's a lot of debate on whether or not that knock just needs to be a flat 1, 2, 3, or if it needs to be friendly Knock, whatever. I don't really care, but knocking the door, ringing the doorbell, and then we're going to take a step back. This is probably the number one mistake that newbies do. They stand directly on that front door waiting for a homeowner. We want to be standing 6 to 8 feet back from that front door, providing peace of mind and comfort for that homeowner as they open it. We want them to feel comfortable enough to open the door, not opening a half inch away and the pizza guy's right in your face. Back up so they'll open the door and we can engage in a conversation, right? We also want to be standing diagonal of how that front door opens. So if the door opens this direction, which all front doors open in, we want to be standing diagonal of how it opens. So as the homeowner opens the door, clear line of sight. We don't want to have to open the door and then peek around the corner. That's going to cause a little bit of fear and anxiety. I don't know what's going on. Who is this individual? I want them to know he pulled up in his vehicle. He walked up. I can see him the whole time. He looks like a professional. He's knocked the door. He's standing far enough away. I feel comfortable enough to open the door and engage in conversation with them. So these are a lot of the nonverbal things. This is just a few of them off the top of my head as I'm going through here. But nonverbal cues that'll help you in those conversations. So then when you begin to start your door pitch and interact with that customer, they're actually hearing you. They're not just afraid of you or closing the door. I know so many people that disregard the things that I just covered. And these are just a few tricks, and they don't even have homeowners open the door because you've done something on the front end to alert them. You walk through the grass, you snuck around a car in between them and they don't know what's going on. You knock the door, you're entirely too close. You were on your cell phone or you were hitting a jewel pod as you were waiting on the customer to open the door. These things will cause a customer to have a little bit of fear and not be comfortable, and they won't even open the door, because if you can't have that customer open that door, you can't have a conversation. If you can't have a conversation, you probably can't make the sale. So hopefully this stuff was beneficial to you guys. I hope so. I have some more detail inside of the door-to-door sales launchpad, as well as I'm gonna start opening up some one-on-one coaching again. So if you guys are new to the channel, thank you so much for being here. Again, my name's Brett. I'm in the door-to-door space. Have been for a very long time, specifically in the roofing space now. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what I can do. Provide, shoot me some comments, man. Tell me what you guys want to hear, what you want to see, and as always, baby, keep them clean.